Chat Time with Chunk and Cucumber and your host, Dino.
Yeah, skibbity-doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Welcome to Chat Time, everybody.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Very happy to be here, Dino.
You're welcome, Cucumber.
Yes, good.
Cucumber had an energy drink today.
I did. I had, well, not even the whole one. I had like a quarter of a bang, and let me tell you, peanut butter is not slowing it down one bit.
A quarter of an energy drink and a giant spoonful of peanut butter. Oh, man. Today's going to be great. Welcome to Chat Time, everybody. I'm your host, Dino, of course. And with me is a very hyper Cucumber.
That's right.
And
Hello.
we're missing Chunk, but that's okay. He's with us in spirit.
Meh.
That's fair. But we do have a special guest with us, Kat from Khopper Dice.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yay!
Hello.
We're really excited. Our second dice maker on our show. I'm really happy about it.
Hooray.
Yay! Welcome, Kat. We're really happy to have you here. And before we get to know who you are,
Grooves. Sorry. Yes.
this is gonna be great. Before we get to know who you are, let's start with what we always start with.
Yes.
But how do you feel?
I hit it! I hit the button! I hit the wrong button! I hit the wrong button! Now I hit the... No! Okay, then they are mismatched. I hit the right button. Fuck you. I hit the button that says, but how do you feel? And are we funny yet comes up. We're doomed!
Ryan is here to help us get started, then he's leaving, so...
There it is.
I wonder how the other ones are gonna go.
Let's find out.
It'll be an adventure.
They all just trigger, are we funny yet? I'm gonna try it one more time. Make sure it's not like a fat finger syndrome.
Nope.
Nah, fuck that noise. It's broken. I think the rest of them are fine though, because I tested a lot of them.
Okay, great. That's true. So, do we lack Ryan today? Yeah, we unfortunately will be lacking Ryan in a few minutes.
He's rage quitting halfway through. He's planned for it. It's scheduled.
He's had enough. Oh, Hopper's in the chat. Hi, Hopper.
Hi, Hopper. Who's Hopper?
Hopper is the other half of Khopper, the name.
Okay, Hopper. Oh! Oh, I get it.
Yeah, that's
The brain is working. It's getting there.
Oh, see you, Ryan. Wow, waste no time.
Jeez.
Fuck us, I guess.
That's also more of Ryan than we usually get to see. And he had a shirt on this time.
I know.
That's great. Good luck at work.
Blessed be the heavens.
Yeah. So, before we get into this, but how do you feel? For those of you that don't know, this is going to be great. But for those of you that don't know,
I don't know.
But how do you feel is where we describe how we're feeling today using a category.
Category.
Yes, and today is lasagna day. I'm not talking about like
I thought that was Mondays. Haha, dated joke. Let's go.
Nobody even knows who that cat is anymore.
Yeah, I mean, for good reason. He has been funny for like 30 years.
That's fair.
Oh my gosh, I got it.
Right? Right?
It's okay.
That's okay. We're early. We got coffee. We're fine. We're doing good.
Woo!
So, but how do you feel is where we describe how we're feeling using a category. And today is lasagna day. So, I would like us to build a lasagna based on how we're feeling, and that it can be made of whatever you want. The pasta can be made of whatever you want.
Okay. You got to make a solid point in my direction after.
I do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because this guy tried to say that you can't have like it's okay to not have pasta in a lasagna. You know what that is? It's a bowl of sauce at that point.
You could have other stuff instead of the pasta that makes the layers. It was for this bit. I'm not gonna make a lasagna with fucking like leather.
You could though.
But that's not pasta.
Yep, if you bake it long enough, it becomes meat noodles.
So what does your lasagna look like, Cucumber?
Oh, my lasagna. All right, there's one solid layer of let me see, taurine.
Taurine.
And
It's a bang lasagna.
It's a bang lasagna. So the bottom layer is going to be all caffeinated stuff. But, like whipped up into a nice thick roux or something. So it's like, it's still like has the textural sensibilities of a lasagna. And there will be little chunks of mushrooms. Because I'm not feeling meat, I'm not feeling veggies, I'm feeling fungi. So I'm gonna have a lot of mushrooms in my thing. And for the noodles,
Yes.
I'm gonna have a bunch of gluten-free noodles so I don't fucking die.
That's fair.
And then that's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
Oh, and lots of cheese, like a shit ton of back the truck up and dump it amounts of cheese.
What kind of cheese?
Good question. Let's see.
That's
We're
what I'm
gonna
here for.
start with what's the normal base one?
Ricotta.
Mozzarella? Ricotta?
Ricotta.
Ricotta. Oh yeah, a shit ton of that. I always put that on my pizza in the little scoops. They give me little baby scoops, Dino. I don't want the baby scoops.
You want the big scoops?
I want the big ass scoops.
You should learn. Give them the big damn
Fistfuls of
scoops.
ricotta. And say it again. Say it again.
Fistfuls of ricotta.
Sounds
So,
good
are
when you
you
say it.
that person that when you go to Olive Garden, they have to go back to get another thing of cheese while you're grating it? Are you that person?
Yeah. I have 3 guys lined up. They've learned their lesson.
They know now.
Yeah, they're just
They're
they're
like, oh,
sullen
shit, he's
eyes.
here. Bring the wheel.
The fuck you, the fuck you frown. They're just, oh man, they hate me. Because I can't eat the real food, so it's just 1 salad and 3 feet of cheese.
On your salad? Mm-hmm. That's good. Oh man.
Just like me, it's aged to perfection.
Well, I would argue. Anyways,
Old love.
there was the perfection thing that I was. Anyways,
Okay.
Kat, what
Sorry,
about
we'll just
you?
murder each other down here. It's good to have
That's
you.
fine. It's gonna be a great show. You gotta come down to Long Beach and press all the buttons when we die.
Beep bop boop.
I could do that, but I'll probably do the same thing and just continuously fuck up, but it's fine.
That's fine.
That's all
what the
we
show's
do.
all
I
about.
can you hit the am I funny button enough? You'll
I sure
become
can.
funny, right?
Like this. Perfect.
Yeah, I feel
Nailed
like
it.
that should be a normal.
We haven't even done that bit in months.
We haven't. We should probably try something. I mean, it was a catch-all anyway.
Yeah.
To be fair. Anyways, Kat, what does your lasagna look like?
Okay, so my lasagna is gonna be hella caffeinated.
Yes.
Because
We found a theme.
I need that. Yeah, we do. We can have our people can taste them as they, go down the line.
Ooh, I don't know
I
if I want to
think
taste this.
no, you definitely don't. So I think my base layer is lots of crumbled. Man, I think I'm making a pie. Shit.
Whatever, lasagna pie.
Rhubarb.
Crumbled coffee beans, I think,
Oh,
because I
fuck yeah.
definitely need that extra kick.
Yes.
I'm feeling like I really want a lot of energy, so I think I'm going to have some mocha sauce, some chocolate sauce, just kind of drizzle that on there, right? And then I'm
Yes.
gonna keep noodles because I love noodles.
Mhm.
I have no other reason other than the fact that I just really like noodles. And then I think I definitely want some cheese.
Yeah.
Because I am also that person at Olive Garden that everybody hates.
Oh.
We have a lot in common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so there's oh gosh, what's Ditto, you gotta help me. I don't think you know this, but there's a type of cheese that people in Colombia will put in their hot chocolate, and it's very mild, and it melts it, and it's delicious, and I can't remember what it's called, but that would go
I can't
great in
remember
your
either.
lasagna.
Somebody's got to
But
know
I
in the
know what
chat.
you're talking about.
Yeah, because now
I
you'd have
think that's
a
the thing.
caffeine dessert lasagna. I would literally actually eat yours. Mine, I would fucking die, but I would eat
Okay.
I would eat that coffee lasagna.
But if you put that really, it's super bad for you. It's probably filled with chemicals, but I don't care. It's like
Amen.
that shell, that chocolate shell thing. where
Yes.
It's in a little squirt bottle,
Yeah, a
and
little
you just
turtle.
kind of pour it on. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
You can put that on top, and then maybe pour some. This is getting really gross. I guess I just really want cake or some fancy.
So,
dessert.
Jeff says in the chat, it's a tired miso, not a tiramisu.
Thank you. Pretty much, yeah. Because then I was about to say, when you pour the hot milk on it and then it cracks and
Yes.
stuff. That.
I like that.
Oh,
That.
see.
A dessert lasagna. I like that.
Yeah, I like that, but now I'm just thinking of the texture, right? You gotta eat it real fast while it's still hot, otherwise it's just like milky
It could be a
coffee
cold
goop.
lasagna.
Huh?
It could be a cold lasagna.
Ew!
Jesus, clearly you've never had good leftovers.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, how
Food
different
safety,
is that
Dina.
than like cold pizza?
Cold pizza? I like cold pizza.
Yeah, how different is the
Not much,
cold
to be
lasagna?
honest.
Huh.
I mean, you need a fork, I guess. But
Well, yeah, that's.
Yeah, that's true.
Mitchie says I look casual, and she can't explain why. I'm wearing a T-shirt.
That's true.
I usually have a button up lately.
That's also
but,
true.
Oh.
but,
You gotta
but I
stay
really
classy, Dino.
I wanted to wear my new Young Frankenstein shirt.
All right, that's pretty dope.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah, we went to Universal and I saw it and I was like, yes, buying now. Oh, cucumber. It's called halloumi.
No, that's a Greek cheese.
Yeah,
That's also a
mascarpone
delicious
is also Italian, so I don't know what the actual cheese we're looking for is, but we'll find it.
Yeah.
Somehow. We'll
But
find it.
I love halloumi. Halloumi, like grilled halloumi on top of a slice of cucumber is like a fucking heaven. Because it's a very salty cheese.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Oh,
halloumi
it's great.
Oh.
Go to a Greek place. Get the halloumi. It usually comes on like a pita or something. But in this case, I always because I can't eat bread. You see, I will die. I always get it on cucumber.
Cucumber.
My namesake.
Hi, can I have cheese on me, please? Thanks.
That's happy hour.
Depends who has to put the cheese on you.
Right, it's either happy hour or oh shit hour.
That's to be determined later. I think my lasagna today is very. I need like a comfort food style lasagna, like
Marshmallow.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese lasagna.
No, that'll kill me.
Exactly.
Marshmallow?
Yeah, marshmallow.
Oh yeah, oh gosh, what's it
The
called?
whipped?
Stuffed.
forget
The-
what you call
yeah,
it.
the marshmallow fluff.
Fluff.
Fluff. Yeah. We do marshmallow fluff in between, and do like making a s'mores lasagna. So like
God.
graham cracker.
Kill me. No.
Graham cracker noodles, and the marshmallow fluff with like melted chocolate as the sauce.
And you have peep slices for the meat.
Ew.
I'm actually kind of on board with that. I'm not gonna lie.
I could not eat. I cannot even fathom eating that. I actually had a s'more recently because I was like, oh, good times. I remember s'mores. I ate one s'more and I felt like I was gonna fucking die.
You would die
so
just
much
looking at
sugar.
it.
So I can't do it.
Yeah, of all of them, I feel like yours can actually be a thing. Like like
you
I
could
can actually see
market
being
that.
served.
Faux show.
S'mores is a lasagna. I mean, she has a whole conspiracy theory that she's lining out right here in the chat. But
Anything stacked as a lasagna to you?
s'mores lasagna is s'mores? Question mark. Corey says, yeah, it's pretty much a s'more. Except this one will be in a much
Big.
bigger size.
I would argue that. Yeah, I think yes, but I think that your graham cracker noodles. I think it would
That's
be cool
different.
if they were actual noodles that were
Yes,
just,
with, like,
you know,
graham cracker.
mixed in with like the cinnamon and the sugars and all that
Yeah.
stuff. It's like a dessert noodle.
Ooh,
Like a cold dessert noodle, like a
What it made with like
Taiwanese
almond
thing.
flour. That way you can eat it.
Like a what?
Like almond flour.
Ooh,
Hell yeah!
Almond flour with
I
like graham
genuinely
crackers.
want to try this.
Yeah, we should figure out
Somebody
how to make
needs to make it.
it work. Ooh, yeah, like amaretto noodles.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die. Oh man.
You know that like heavy breathing cat gif? That's me right now.
Yes. Dr. Stark says cat in her Starbucks is such a mood. I love it. Yes. We're all feeling that.
Also, high volume. We see you too.
Yes. Are you?
None of
Are
yous
people there?
Talking though, but we sees you.
We sees you. We sees you. I don't see you. Cucumber sees you because
I see
I
y'all.
can't get it to work on my tablet at the same time as YouTube. I
I have
apologize.
had the spice melange.
Oh, did you really?
Yes.
God damn it. Also, we're all.
Did you know Dune is coming out, Dino? Cat, did you know that Dune is coming out soon?
I don't think there is a single person as excited for Dune in the entire world.
That's a fucking
Except for
fact.
Cucumber. I'm also very excited. We're all very excited at the studio, but Cucumber and Danny are.
He's vibrating. I mean, I can see it.
It might be the energy drink, but we'll find out.
Well,
Bucket Toast says, I just bought a Dune comic yesterday. By the way, welcome back.
I need it.
I need it. Now I want to make my lasagna recipe where I replace the noodles with layers of polenta, so it's
Ooh.
gluten-free.
Fucking awesome. You know,
Ooh.
polenta's like a miracle food for us diseased. That is so good. It is so good. And it's satisfying. It's like super, you can just fry it up in some butter and it's just like, this is happiness.
It's really good. I like polenta
good
too. Well, hey, we have a guest today.
Oh,
and we're not
yeah,
just
hey.
talking about lasagnas. Hi, Kat.
Hi, cat.
The nails. Kat, who are you? What do you do? What do you imagine the surface of the moon feels like? What helps you cope
What is your
with,
kryptonite for villainous purposes?
Yes, what helps you cope with the idea of kryptonite?
The idea of kryptonite. Reality.
Okay, well, first, surface of the moon. I'm that person who always really hoped it was cheese. I saw like Wallace and Gromit when I was growing up, and I was like, that
God,
I want that to be real.
Y'all, Wallace and Gromit, if you don't know, get on it.
Get on it. I guarantee
Oh,
you've
man.
seen what they look like. You just don't know that it's Wallace and Gromit.
Absolutely.
And they're just so delightful.
Kryptonite. Coffee's my kryptonite.
Fuck yeah.
I'm trying really bad to like cut back. but
Give in.
I come back.
Shh,
I come
give
back
in.
every time.
Praise our coffee overlords.
Yeah, yeah, coffee's a must. Although this morning it's bang. I done cranked it up to 12. So
You did.
Goddamn
You
did.
did. That was really
I done
impressive.
diddly did. And don't worry, I got more left.
Heather Sims says, "Cat is legend."
Ooh.
Aw.
Again, it is the legend.
It is the legend.
Going- Just, I feel like I can see through time, and on the other side is more Dune.
Oh, this is gonna be a great show. So first of all, tell what copper dice. Copper dice. What is copper
I
dice?
am.
Is it
So
pronounced
copper
copper?
dice. It is copper, and so how we came up with it was me and my best friend. So I'm Kat, and she's Hopper. So at the time we were doing this together, it was bam, copper, and it was like that's so cool. And I think it was really late, and we thought we were really like smart about it because we were like, ooh, copper's a currency in D&D. This is really cool. Let's go with this. And then if you put the little dots, it's fancy. So that's what we went with.
Is it like Cooper? Cooper
Yeah,
dice?
it was like
Cooper
Cooper.
dice.
And I was like, ooh, yeah, I like that. Again, I think it was like 2 a.m, and you know,
Hopper says, can confirm. We thought we were hilarious. With no punctuation.
yeah. See, like at 2 a.m, I need a "Am I funny yet?" button.
Yeah.
Because
Like this?
Jesus.
Yes. Exactly. So I make handmade dice for tabletop RPGs. I mostly do like your standard 7 polyhedral dice sets, but I am working on doing something for Vampire the Masquerade.
Ooh.
So that's my next thing that I'm currently working on.
Have we played
But,
that in the studio yet?
I have played it here once and at Hyper once.
Nice.
And here I want to play it again, because I actually
Let's
really
do it.
like that game, and we only played it for one night, and it's a weird game to one-shot, because it's like, the system gets
Yeah.
more interesting the longer you play
Let's
it.
play through October.
But I was dressed like a vampire.
Oh. Ooh.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, in October. Oh, well, sure, I won't be here, but you have fun.
Oh shit, that's right.
I mean, but do it, though, because it's Halloween, so don't, yeah, do it. Just do
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I want those dice, is what I'm saying.
Yes, we're trying to say that.
I will pay for them like an adult. I just, yeah, I want.
Well, what got you into dice making in the first place? Well, why was that the idea that you had?
So at the time, I've collected like a lot of chess sets, I'd go to my local game stores and I would just buy lots of dice, but there were always ones where it was like, man, this would be perfect for my character if only this was changed. And so we were like, well, let's do it. Let's fucking go. And so she pretty much fronted everything. She was my crazy investor, and we made dice together in her little gazebo outside in the freezing cold.
She's your Varric.
So we didn't have a space to really do it yet. It's turned into, I made my 1-bedroom apartment a workshop, and then I basically lived in a studio, and my bed is in my living room, but it's fine.
Sounds like living to me.
Yeah.
Hopper says
and
hashtag 2 girls in a gazebo.
It's true.
Oh man.
But it was really cool, and so we made dice for all of the people that were in our campaigns together, and we got to really experiment and try different things, like all the different things that you can put inside of them, and it got
Like
more and more
lasagna.
wacky. Honestly, I've seen people do baked beans, so
I have seen the baked bean dice as well. I've seen the baked
So,
bean dice
like,
and the
you
ducky
can-
dice.
Can it fit? If yes, it can probably go in dice. So
That's awesome.
there was a time where I would see anything miniature and I was like, I want it, I want it, I want that, I want that. It was an issue.
I have a dream for dice. Sorry, I'm not going to interrupt. Remind me later.
Okay, we'll
Okay,
talk
put a
about
pin in it.
Cucumber's dream. I don't know if I want to ever dive into Cucumber's dreams ever, but
It's
we'll do it
actually
this time.
wholesome. Fuck you.
Okay, great. Just making sure.
But yeah, so it's been a really wonderful journey, and I've met a lot of really great people, and the whole community is just so wholesome and supportive,
Yeah.
and it's completely changed my life. Like, I did not expect this to be. It took off way faster than I was even like aware that it possibly could, and now I'm like juggling 2 careers, and it's madness, but it's a good madness, and I love it, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
That's awesome.
I tried to make a die from the kit that Sharp Step
Oh,
sent
yeah.
us, and it came out pretty good. But then I tried to polish it, and let me tell you something, I done fucked it up bad. So now it's like unintentionally frosted, and I'm just gonna leave it like that forever.
Hey, those are making a kind of a wave. I mean, right now those are my favorite ones. Are the matte finish ones. So look at you, you're ahead of the curve.
Oh boy.
There you go. Yeah, speaking of Sharp Stuff, actually, somebody mentioned Sharp Stuff actually brought up Copper Dice when she was on our show. So you were recognized before you were even on the show.
Aw. See, look at that community.
I don't have it with me. I forgot. Damn, I was gonna bring it with me. I bought the straw D20 when you dropped it because I was in the campaign at the time, and I was like, well, I gotta buy a straw die. Like this, you just have to, and they're gorgeous. For those of you that haven't checked out Copper Dice yet, look at them. They're great.
Look 'em.
They're beautiful.
This is normally
I
when
just
Ryan
need a
would
new
spam the
straw
chat,
set,
but I
too.
don't have your links.
Yeah, Hopper
Moderators.
remembers when I had Hopper
Moderators,
give it to
could
me,
you
I think. Because Hopper was my manager at the time.
Well,
But-
what?
Yeah, Hopper was my Starbucks manager.
Oh, well, what?
Yeah, the one that hired me.
Look at this small ass world.
Small ass world. We have a lot more connections to get through, apparently, too. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
So besides dice making, well, let's go on with dice making before I move on from it. What was the hardest part about getting into doing this more consistently? Like, what was the hardest thing the biggest hump to get over to be able to do it more consistently?
I think time management was a big factor because I make like 6 molds, and then that allows me to make 6 sets at a time, but you have to let them rest for like a week before you can sand them, and so you have to kind of stagger it right. Oh, did you not?
No! That's like 24 hours. Let's go!
Because when you just pull it, sometimes the resin isn't completely set, so you can warp it. So there you go. Again. So that I think was the hardest part, is learning. I'm still trying to get a schedule right where, like, I usually have shop restocks at the end of every month. So at the first week, I need to have all of my dice cast, because sanding for me takes quite some time. And there's a lot more steps. I sand them, and then I polish them, and then I ink them, and then I polish them again. But there's like several other. Sanding alone takes ages. So it's mostly just the time management, because then you also have to take the photos yourself. You have to market yourself. You have to put up the listings, and it's so much more than what it just looks like on social media. So time management,
Believe it.
it's a bitch.
Everything creative takes way more time than you think, kids. Literally everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You only see a fraction.
Sliver. Goddamn molecule.
If it looks seamless and if it looks effortless, you're doing it right.
Yeah,
So-
that's fair.
Right.
That's very true.
That's the goal, right? It's like a good waitress. It's like, oh, I didn't even know you were there, and my soda has been refilled. You are a goddess.
Yeah.
Thank you.
the phrase you make it look so easy. It never
Exactly.
is. It
Yeah.
never is. And then excuse me. I swallowed. Don't worry about it.
Thank you for I breathed. Good, nice. I'm digesting. I'm not blinking though.
And he swallowed again.
No, you can't do. I can't swallow. Thank you. See,
Proud
she
of
gets
you.
it. So, Dino makes surviving chat time look easy. It's not. Yeah, actually, it's a bit more manageable with only one felted friend today.
So you're saying I gotta step it up?
No, I'm not saying that at all.
I think that's exactly what he
Whose
said.
side are you
Cat
on?
gets it.
What was okay? So you're of all the dice you've made, what is the set that you're the most proud of? Like whether it was the hardest to do or that you think is the coolest. Like what is the set that you're most proud of?
So I just finished sending out all of these. I was so proud of this set that I'm about to tell you about that I did pre-orders for them. And it was my second incarnation of a Strahd set.
Oh,
and
yes.
This one meant the world to me. I'm really, really into gothic stuff and vampires and stuff. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to do this. And so I took his letters and I took pieces and I strung them together. So if you line them up in a certain way, it tells a story. And I took them and I tea stained them and I put them inside and I used, I took rose petals and I burned them. Like I physically just did that and placed them in there. I took baby's breath from an actual wedding bouquet.
From an actual baby.
Yep.
Brave.
And yeah, I mean that set took a lot of work, but I'm really, really proud of it. And I managed to make a set for myself, which is saying something because every dice maker is always like, I'm gonna make a set for myself. I'm gonna keep this set, and then we don't because
You
it's
never
like that's
do.
fine. I can just make another one later, and you just never do. It's like pretty lies you tell yourself to be able to get rid of all of your art. But yeah, so that one because I really I usually will write down my designs, and that was the one that really hit me at like 2 a.m, and I just wrote it all down and I did it, and that was I think has the most thought and love put into it.
Oh, they looked amazing. And Heather in the chat says those sets were so much prep. Glorious work, Kat.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
and-
incredible.
And everybody likes your swordy earrings. Priscilla
Yes.
has come.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Super dope. Wait, are they a specific sword? Are they like Narsil or something? Or are they just short
No,
swords?
I think I mean these were just
Long
I,
swords.
Googled sword earrings and those popped up.
Got
That's
it.
fair.
They're for one of my current D&D characters. So
Who is?
I wish they were Zweihanders because that's what she uses. But yeah, those would be really big.
Who's that character? What kind of character?
So she's a celestial warlock, and her past she used to be an inquisitor, and her whole shtick is that so first I found out that this movie already exists and it's Equilibrium, and I didn't realize it. And then I watched it and I was like, oh, cool, everything has been done already. But so she worked for this religious sect of this empire, and she had a partner, because you always had a partner, like, Christian Bale's character had a partner. And they were told to, Inquisitor stuff,
Go Inquisit,
go
you.
back to- Yeah, go.
Yeah.
And so she was very good at her job, and eventually her partner started to question what they were doing and said that she had a vision of an angel who said that their deity is not happy with what they're doing, and that it's the government that is actually telling them what to do, not so much the church. And so being a good inquisitor, she offed her friend, and then the next day pretty much she had a vision from that same angel who was really pissed that she killed their messenger, and became basically the second choice.
Sweet.
So now
That's
she couldn't tell anybody when she had tried. It didn't go so well. She could tell, oh, you're going to do the same thing that I just did, and I can't really fault you for that. So she killed him and then basically fled. And so that's where we're at right now.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
I
cool.
don't
But
think.
she uses a Pact to the Blade, and
Yes.
I have her summon a Zweihander, and she just choppy chop. She's DPS, glass cannon. I love her so much.
Nice. What were you going to say?
I was gonna say I never saw Equilibrium, but apparently it was not about what I thought it was about. So I gotta see it.
Yeah.
This looked like action movie, just like generic action film from the trailers. So I was like,
it's a gun fu.
yes.
It's like a Matrix.
All right.
I think it came out after that, and you
It
could tell they were
says,
very
yeah,
inspired.
Hardlander says came out before Matrix and got lost.
Oof.
Oh, it came out
Sucks,
before?
man. It's like UHF
Dang.
getting buried by the second Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
You know,
Poor
everyone's
Weird Al.
favorite film, UHF. Weird Al's vehicle film that everyone saw.
That.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
saw that.
It's a good time. It's not a great movie, but fuck, I love it.
Yeah. Guilty pleasures.
That's fair. Exactly. We need those. We need those.
Yeah.
I
These jams, man.
Oh, this is good. I still want to see it for the gun kata.
Kata.
Gun kata.
So good.
I'm here for any kata,
thanks for
which is why I
any
can't
kata.
wait for Shang-Chi. Fuck me up with some martial arts stuff.
We're hardcore nerds of this channel. Welcome.
Hi.
Oh God, Art. No one would have watched
Alright,
it
go
anyway.
back to work. You're at the Jim Henson Studios. Get the fuck out of
You're
here.
supposed to be learning cool things and doing cool shit.
Go high five Kevin Clash or something.
Oh man. Also say hi to Langston. We miss him. I mean everybody. We miss everybody, but still.
Apparently, just Langston. Dino just missed.
Just Langston.
missed. I can't talk.
So, so besides making dice, what else do you do? You say you're juggling 2 careers. What's your other career?
So my other career, I work for a company called Tensor IoT, and they do a lot of programming stuff. I do more of the operational side, so I do a lot of accounting, invoicing. I'm pretty good at it, actually. And dice has been my kind of creative outlet for, when those office days get kind of rough. And I always come back to it. But I love my job. I love the people that I work with. It's a bunch of nerds. They're all around my age, and they're super cool. And everyone's really supportive. Yeah, so, and I get to work from home. That's pretty
Yay!
cool.
Yay.
That is awesome. I'm happy to see people find joy in what they do, even because to a lot of people accounting and invoicing, that doesn't sound fun, but you make it fun and you have a good time with it, and you have good friends that you work with, so anything can be good. I like that. Reed says, can we kick Art off cinephilia? He doesn't like movies. Art is one of the other owners of the studio.
Particular. That's all.
He's particular, that's true. So speaking of other work that you do, with my digging, we discovered that you did the All-American Melodrama.
Yeah!
All-American Melodrama.
Yeah, All-American
I said it
Melodrama.
right. Okay, I doubted myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
May it
Yeah,
rest
I
in
did.
peace.
May it rest in peace.
I know.
For those of you that don't know, it was a wonderful theater that did melodramas, and we don't get enough of those these days, and it makes me sad. But how was that? How was working at the melodrama?
It was so much fun, and just being able to be over the top, it was just so freeing. And I mean, there's something about a live audience that just, it's so different than everything else. Because I've done a couple of small film things when I was in high school, and I've done various different forms of that, but stage work is a beast all of its own, and every night is different, every show is different based on audience reactions or just how somebody's feeling that day. If they're feeling a little extra sassy, I think the hardest part was not breaking on stage.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I know who you were up there with, so I fucking believe
yeah. Everybody
champs.
is so funny, and when they're on a roll, it's just it's the best. And yeah, I miss it so much.
Yeah, y'all gotta understand the atmosphere of this place. So it was in Shoreline Village, which if you're in Long Beach, you know where that is. If you're not, Shoreline Village is like this tiny little like cute harbor town. It looks fake, but it's real. And you go in there, and like in the back corner, they had the All American Melodrama, and it had like a snidely Whiplash type character, mustachioed, holding a bomb, like over the and you just knew going in, like, this is fun, period. And you go get your little bag of popcorn, you get your little soda, you sit at the little round table, and the little red curtain would open, and it's just like everyone knew that everyone was there to fuck around and have a good time. And it was just like, I never had a bad time in that theater, and it was always funny. I miss it so much.
I know, and the fact that they would always, start it off with like, when you see the villain, you boo. When you see the ingenue, you sigh. When you see the hero, you cheer, and it just set the tone.
Yeah, I would say for you Disney Parks fans, if you remember the old Aladdin show, it was like that, but imagine a different show all the time. And like that same sort of interaction. It's good shit.
And even now the Royal Theater shows, the Royal
Castle Fantasy Fair.
The Castle Fantasy Fair shows, they're very much melodrama-esque. With like silly props and people playing multiple roles and stuff like that, and the boo and the five.
They have to adhere to Disney standards.
Yes, absolutely.
Nah.
Actually,
the costumes are always so much better than what we had.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing. I saw that you're formerly entertainment costuming.
I used to be, a couple of years ago I did entertainment costuming for Disney. Yeah.
Oh, what?
We're all former Disney employees.
I got to work backstage, so it was really great because I didn't have to deal with, the on-stage problems that a lot of people have. And I got to hang out with like Chewbacca and Kylo Ren, and that was pretty dope.
All right, we're gonna have to talk after this.
Yeah.
Yep.
There'll be a lot of connections.
I got to open Paint the Night, the new electrical parade.
Ooh, fun.
I got to work with like the Imagineers and stuff. It is an experience that I will never forget.
Man.
And I probably
the R&D building
there.
is it's so good and nice.
It's
so
If the pay was livable at the time that I was there, I would still probably be there.
Yeah, that's fair. I understand completely. Actually, while you're down there, Cucumber.
Yeah, what's up?
I think now is a good time to go into one of these is bullshit.
Bish, I can multitask.
One of these is bullshit. Is our version of Two Truths and a Lie. By our version, I mean it's Two Truths and a Lie. We just call it something else. You good?
No. I mean, yeah. It's about copying the straw poll.
Gotcha. So we're going to put a straw poll in the chat, but I will read it out loud. We got two truths and a lie from our friend Kat, and it is up to you to decide which one is the lie.
Yes.
So here we go. I have three statements here about Kat. Let's see which one's true. I have a black belt in karate. I have never broken a bone. And I used to be a professional scare actor.
Oh.
Cucumber got progressively more excited.
Yeah.
Black belt in karate, never broken a bone, used to be a professional actor. Did you
I can't do it in volume because I'm not logged in.
Oh, it worked. It worked. Oh, not in volume. Oh, okay.
Not in volume. Sorry, volume kids. You can run over to YouTube real quick and vote. And I'm gonna beep bop boop this sucker up there.
Yeah, there we go. Look at that. There it is. Two truths and a lie. Vote for what you think the lie is.
Vote for the lie. What do you think the lie is, Dina?
I don't know. I have narrowed it down for myself, so I don't know if it's fair that I answer because I did some digging already.
I know. I was like, man.
So weird.
Sorry.
No, I'm kidding. Let's see.
I have my people.
I'm gonna say I've never broken a bone is a lie because I feel like that's one that people pull out. That's the thing. I feel like professional scare actor, knowing the circles you run in, I feel like maybe even just one little dabble of a season I could believe. Black belt in karate, I imagine you could kick some ass, what with sword earrings and such. And so I think bone might be the only one that I think is some bullshit. You know?
I'm leaning towards that also. I am. Yeah.
Chat.
You seem a little unsure.
I am.
Walk me through your process.
Walk you through. You think this is organized?
And sip. That casual sip.
So tell me, What trauma has caused you to think this?
Also, while we're here, how do you fuck with resin with nails like that? That's so impressive. I ended
get
up
that
covered in goops.
a lot, and the answer is really heavy-duty thick gloves, and you also, I have to contort my hands really weird. My hand that I actually sand with, the tips are not as sharp as the ones on the...
That's awesome. Like how you've
Got
built
the
that
working
into your
hand and the
manicure.
stabbing hand.
Or your manicure.
Yeah.
Is nobody voting? What's going on
Nobody's
here?
voting. Maybe it's broken? Is the
Let me
voting
check.
broken?
Let me find out.
Y'all just not voting? Y'all just being lazy? Or did Ryan give me the wrong link?
No, it's there.
It's there. But is it the right one?
Let's see. I'm gonna vote and see if it changes.
Vote, vote, Dino, vote.
I'm voting.
Vote.
Do you have to
Everyone
like refresh
voted,
it?
but guess what? It didn't. Let me see if I pop it down and pop it back up.
Oh, show results. Oh yeah, it has changed at all completely. So you can't see it on the screen. However, there are 8 votes for I have never broken a bone, and 2 votes for black belt in karate, and nobody thinks that you're lying about scare acting.
Melodrama, is that what gave it away?
Yeah, melodrama, entertainment, costuming, and the general gothy feel.
That
of
gig
things.
life, yo. Gotta
gig
get
life.
paid.
True. Hustle.
Yep, yep,
Hustle.
yep. So I gotta get back to YouTube now. God damn it.
Yeah, sorry guys, but hey, look at that empty. Look at those options. Just look at those options. Cause
So-
the vote's not gonna update. Did
it work? Well, Okay. I'm having trouble. Anyways, so most people think you're lying about breaking a bone. So let's do this. Tell us one of the truths, and you might as well start with the one that nobody thinks was a lie.
Yeah.
I do professional scare acting on the side. Yeah.
Hey!
At Knott's, right?
I've done knots. I used to do that one. I've gone on to other ones. I did the Great Horror Campout a couple of times.
Oh, cool!
is-
I wanted to go to that one. That's one where you can actually
It's-
like touch people, right? There's a waiver, and they can like drag you out of tents and shit.
Yeah, and it's an overnight thing, and we would pull people out of their tents at like
That's so
4 in
cool.
the morning. It was
It's
set
dope
up.
as
It's like a
fuck, man.
scavenger hunt, and it was really cool. So you would have the headmaster would send you to go get a bunch of stuff, and you would do events and meet other monsters and get things from them, and then you would bring them back to your tent. And in the morning, they'd have a ceremony and crown the winner. But sometimes, if you leave your tent unattended, people will go in and take stuff out. So you would see people with all of their stuff just on them, and then we would be done at like, I think it was like 2 in the morning to lunch, even though it was like, to them it was done, and we would just hang out for an hour or 2, and then we would sneak up to their tents, and then over the speakers they would blast rock music. We would unzip the tents and pull people out,
Oh Jesus.
and then we would go home.
Yes.
Oh my God. That sounds
It was
like a
great.
blast.
And then I also did the All American Nightmare for Rob Zombie too. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, I like doing them. They're a lot of fun. It's a great way to relieve stress.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Were you,
Again, we'll have to talk after the show.
Yes.
Sure.
Really, just I'm curious. Were you mazes or streets at Haunt and Knott's?
I did mazes mostly. I never stayed long enough to do streets.
That's fair.
I did also, like, I really liked the vibe of some of the mazes. Like I did like the vampire one. I did Delirium, and I think the
Nice.
last one that I did was the laser tag one when it was still in Camp Snoopy.
Oh,
So like
Infected.
it was a free, Infected, but it was like a
The
free
first time?
for all
Yeah.
run, and
Yeah,
that was
that's
super
cool.
dope because it was like a hybrid of like a maze and a street. That was super cool, and I got to do things. There was this really big guy who was like an army dude, and I got to like jump on him as a zombie and like do a scene with him, and he was really cool with it.
That's awesome. Yay! That's so cool. We're Haunt fans here.
Yes.
So we will definitely talk more
It's a good time.
about just general Haunt things. But I had another question to ask you, and I don't remember what it was.
We'll wait.
And just stare at you.
Yep. Take your time, Dino. Just take your time, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we had a moment.
Oh, yeah, no.
Sorry. Anyways, that's why it stays up like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I think it's a good time because
Yeah.
we have a professional actor with us
Oh
today.
boy!
to introduce Kat to our wonderful friend,
Yes.
Dr. Know-It-All. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to adjust this a bit today. Dr. Know-It-All is our wonderful, multi-headed expert of all things. And they are here to answer your questions or advice, whatever you want to know. So please, drop some questions into the chat volume as well. We'll see you. Let us know what you want to find out from Dr. Know-It-All, whether it's advice or something you're just genuinely curious about. Please let us know, and Dr. Know-It-All will answer your questions one head at a time, one word at a time, until the answer has been completed. Dr. Know-It-All will put some of the question in the answer to let you know what we're talking about, and then once the answer has been completed, all heads will bow to signify that it is over, just like that.
Yeah.
Otherwise we'll be confused. Oh shit, we didn't miss a step. What was the lie?
Oh yeah, huh? What a jump
the
ahead
lie
there,
was,
bud.
never broken a bone. Y'all are.
Oh,
Yeah,
bam!
we nailed it.
Fucking called it!
I've broken quite a lot of bones.
But also
actually.
black belt in karate. What the fuck? That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's probably where a lot of
my
those
dad
bones
was
got
in
broken.
studio. Yep. I was really sporty as a kid, so I broke a lot of stuff.
I like how everybody's getting mad at me that I forgot to get the lie. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm only
That's
human.
how we get you. That's how you stay to the end. You see.
So, even the Dr. Know-It-All question, what was the lie? Thank you. Appreciate that, guys. But now let's go to Dr. Know-It-All's questions. Today, Dr. Know-It-All's heads look like Kat,
Yes.
me, and Cucumber. And that's the order in which they will answer.
Nice.
So you can start off at the answers, Kat.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Give us a different question than what was the lie, because we just found out.
Yeah, we'll just give us more questions. We just know what the lie is now. But I'll field the questions, but also answer as Dr. Know-It-All, because 2 heads for Dr. Know-It-All is a little minimal.
Yeah.
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 Also, do you get what's happening?
Yeah, I do.
Great, cool, figured. Dr. Know-It-All, Reed wants to know: should I leave bed?
You
Should
Never.
leave
bed.
Only
if
You
by
a
giant
Strahd.
dice.
Ba-bam.
Ba-bam! I love it. So buy a straw dice, and then you can leave bed. That's a good thing. That's a good reason. Dr. Know-It-All, Jeff wants to know, what's your favorite Halloween candy?
Reese's.
Is
My.
Not.
favorite
Halloween.
However,
Oh. Orange. I can't say the other word, Dino. So
okay,
orange.
Chocolate.
Wafers.
Are
Pretty.
Fantastic.
if
You
Combine
garbage.
with
cucumbers.
You don't like Reese's?
All the respect you earned from cucumber today has been brought down by Reese's.
It's the greatest candy of all time. It's got peanut butter. That's like an eighth of my
It's
diet.
not my favorite. I like
No,
Kit
it's
Kat.
not acceptable. Oh, Kit Kat, that makes sense.
Nah.
Y'all normies and your wafers.
Y'all non-diseased people. Sorry, it got me somewhere. Just Bucket Toast wants to know, Dr. Noel, how much caffeine should I ingest?
You
Should
Ingest
a
copious
lasagna
with
many
marshmallow
tater tots.
Because
Starch
Is
helpful
for
digestion.
and
is
Very
delicious. Oh, good.
man.
Heather says orange chocolates are superior. It's truth. I do like orange and chocolate together. It is a really good flavor
Do they still
combination.
make the ones that you have to like bash on the table to break them apart?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Those,
Oh, like
okay,
it's like
shit.
wrapped like an orange.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like those.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Those
It's
are
so
good.
good. Yeah, they still make them. Absolutely.
Sweet.
You can't find them everywhere, but they're around.
Yeah, they are round. They're orange. Ow.
So, Dr. Know-It-All, oh, wait, did Ryan Guy pull a Kenny this morning? No, Ryan is
No, Ryan
working.
showed up.
Ryan showed up, actually. Pull a Kenny, rude. But also. Anyways, let's see, where are we at? Like, where are the questions at? Did I miss one? No, that's it. Oh, no, there we go.
Champ, though.
Look at that bang. It is working.
It is working. It is pulling its weight today.
It is.
Are you twerking right now? What the fuck is
Don't
happening?
judge me.
Oh my god. You're almost as bad as Bedtime Baby from last week.
Fucking bedtime, baby.
For those of you that haven't watched our stream from last Friday where we played Sexy
It
Battle
might go
Wizards,
into the vault forever.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know if we're gonna keep that one around.
it was a rough game. We played a
You
one-page.
survived, though, dude.
I did. I made it. We played a one-page rulebook D&D or tabletop RPG called Sexy Battle Wizards with 5 felted friends and me being the game master. And
His second time ever running a game.
second time ever running a game on
And-
stream. Yeah.
yeah.
And it was.
It's like every hoop plus his
Chaotic.
chair was on fire. Like
Yeah,
it was all just terrible.
Oh god. Dances I can twerk too. I disagree.
Back to the question.
I can do white girl twerking. That's all I got.
Same.
Tina.
Yes. Okay, let's go back to the question. Sorry. We're getting distracted. I lost where I'm at. Oh, here we go. Dan says, Dr. Know-It-All, should I make brownies for lunch?
You
Should
Make
all
the
brownies.
and
maybe
Share.
none.
unless
You
Make
enough
for
you.
that was a very wholesome answer. That was good.
This is nice.
Don't make some for us unless you make enough for yourself too. You gotta have some for yourself.
Gotta look out for number one there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That goes back to the whole dice, keeping a set of dice for yourself thing.
Yeah.
Let's
day.
see. Jeff says, Dr. Know-It-All, is the Bad Batch just a Star Wars AT?
Alright, let's go.
It
Is
Indeed.
a
Star.
Wars.
It was 2 words. I had to make sure it was 2 words. Sorry.
batch
Of
Clones.
who
fight
When
they
need
to
win.
yeah.
I can tell I'm the only person here who's watched the Bad Batch.
Yep, I have not seen it yet.
But yeah, it is basically the Space A team.
Space 18.
Space A team. And then one of the characters is based on that one dude from Predator with the bandana.
Oh shit.
It's great. I love that. Just Bugato says, Dr. Know-It-All, who would win in a dance battle between all 3 heads? Like, specifically the heads dancing?
I think,
Well,
I think that you mean between
yeah,
the 3 of us.
The people. The people.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we get it.
So, yeah, Dr. Know-It-All, which of the 3 of us would win in a dance battle?
undoubtedly
I
Would
be
Failing.
Compared.
2.
Chunk.
Who?
Can't.
Dance.
4.
Shit.
However,
Cucumber.
Is.
awful.
Lee.
Shut up. God damn you. We bend the rules here at Dr. Know-It-All. Is awfully.
Yeah.
Groovy.
Win.
Dancing.
There we
Okay,
go.
great.
Oh man. Do we have any from Volume?
Nope.
Nope. Great.
But Highlander was good and dropped the straw poll in there. But no, Hunter is not based on Rambo, you guys. He's based on the dude in Predator. It is confirmed he's based on the dude in Predator.
Ah.
It just both happen to have headbands. There's more than one headband
Just
in
because
pop
they're wearing
culture.
headbands. Jeez. And they both happen to be 80s films.
Yep.
Doesn't
same
mean they're the
hairstyle
same.
too.
Same
So I mean, I
hairstyle,
get it.
that's
I
true.
get the confusion. I get it. But it's incorrect. It's not Rambo. It's the dude from Predator, whose name escapes me.
He says the native guy?
Yep.
There you go.
100%. That's who Hunter's based on.
Oh yeah, we just watched that in the Mystery Lodge. I didn't remember who you're talking about now. Billy.
Yes. You know there's a new Predator coming out again?
What the hell? Really?
It's gonna be
Is
like, yeah, it's gonna be the first Predator who ever came to Earth. It's gonna be that story.
Ooh, origin story. I like it.
Is it gonna be like a Prometheus thing?
I don't think they're gonna think that deep. It's Predator.
Cool.
They're just gonna be like, fist, spine, let's go home.
Yeah.
Spine.
Cool,
Let's go
cool.
home.
I hope.
I like these cups.
Prometheus was very pretty, but yeah, not very good.
It was
very-
pretty.
Gorgeous.
I don't think I ever saw it actually.
It's worth looking at. Just
I
don't pay
saw it
attention.
in
right.
IMAX.
Ooh,
too.
That's cool.
Oh, but some of the stuff in that movie that was practical, I had no fucking idea. Like the David head and the architect head, like when they had them in like the little bottles
That
and
was
stuff.
practical?
Those were puppets, man. Yeah, those were gorgeous fabrications that physically existed in the real world, and they looked perfect. It was disturbing. Go check it out. It's
Oh,
awesome.
Now I
Got
have
to.
to. Yeah, that's really cool. I love practical effects
Yeah,
so much. I wish we did it more.
Yeah, the special effects team on that movie were fucking apeshit bonkers.
Heath says Disney apparently sort of owns Predator now, so it'll be better than Prometheus.
Oh, great. We're gonna get
Okay.
a Predator cinematic universe. Yippee.
Yay.
We've actually been there before.
It's true.
AVP.
You,
Blah.
you turned Irish for a second.
That's right, Dino. I've given up on my American roots. It's time for me to make the lasagna.
The what?
The lasagna.
Oh shit. Well, I think that's that's enough for Dr. Know-It-All. So thank you, Dr. Know-It-All, for coming around. Kat, it's you good?
Yeah, said stretch my neck.
Oh, apparently. You have like a little fuzz. You have like one chin hair that's coming out.
Thank you.
Look at that, you're
Thank
growing
you
a beard.
For pointing out my deep, horrible flaws. Thank you.
No, you're growing a beard. You're becoming a real man.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
I'll be a real boy.
I want to be a real boy. So, Kat, what has been, let's see, what has been the biggest lesson that you've learned from doing all this stuff about being human? What would you share about your experience? Yeah.
I would
Oh.
say
Well, I gotta be human. Dude.
my biggest
Okay,
lesson
human
that I've
or
learned
being
in
a felted
general-
friend, whichever.
sorry.
Okay.
whichever.
Go on,
Either.
go on.
I think it still applies, and I think that would be it's okay to say no.
I like that. It's okay to say no,
Yes.
because we know Cucumber is just a girl who can't say no.
I can't say no.
Thank you for finishing that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, 80 Annie. I get it.
Also, hi Prime Nostalgia, welcome. Good to see
Hi.
you again. You're catching the end of the show, but we have for those of you that join us later, this is Kat from Khopper Dice, wonderful dice maker, and you all should check out her stuff. In fact, we'll
Yeah,
put
do it.
we'll put some her actually Dan did it earlier. If you could put the website back in there, that'd be great for a minor. And then we'll, but go show Kat some love, and I love that we're jamming.
Can't help
That's great.
it, man. It's a fucking bop.
Go show Kat some love. Make sure she feels the chat time love from everybody.
Yeah.
Prime Nostalgia says, "Hey Kat, what's up?"
Hey.
You sound like Suntree from Critical Role. Anyways,
What?
so, never mind.
I've seen 2 episodes of the first campaign, so I'm lost.
You got a lot of other.
I know who
games going
Jester
on.
is though, because cosplays are cool, but
Cosplays are
I
fucking
don't know
awesome.
anything.
There's a website. Thank you, Dan. So go to the website. Follow her on Instagram. The Instagram is right there. So, yeah.
Yeah.
At some
Wait,
point.
I can do this
There we go.
somehow. There it is.
Ah, there we go. At copper.dice.
Khopper.
Check out the sets. Awesome work. Really
Khopper.
cool. We love supporting dice makers on our show because we use them all the time. So we
And
like
how?
So we like to support the magical people that make them. Anything else? Any last words? Do you know when your next? You said the end of the month is when you do story.
Yeah, I'll probably have it the last week of August. I took off July for my birthday.
That's right.
And I went on a little vacation, and I desperately needed it, and I came back super refreshed. So I will have probably about 25 sets, I think. That's
Wow.
what I'm gunning for. Maybe 30, but like, don't fucking quote me on that. Yeah, so probably the end of August is when I'll have it, and I'll usually post stuff on my Twitter and my Instagram about the date that they all are and stuff. When
So
I
you
have
make
that
sure to follow
information.
folks so they can see that day because they go quick. So
They
make
do.
sure you.
They usually go in like 3 minutes or something. It's crazy.
I was very happy that I got the straw die when I got it.
I want to talk about my dream dice because I just remembered that I forgot.
Oh yes, what is your dream die?
So my dream die is like little tiny sprinkle-sized meeples of multiple colors, like just floating in some clear resin.
I love
And I've
that.
tried. I've like shopped around. I found like those Chinese companies that make things that go in dice specifically, like the plastic sprinkles and stuff. Is like, hey, if I have this design, will you make it? And they're like, absolutely not. Fuck
Wait,
you and go die.
You want wait? I think I didn't quite catch that. Sprinkles? Is that right?
So you know what
So-
meeples are for board games, like the little people-looking things. The like
those
the
like
game
the-
pieces.
They look like little people standing up, but they're like really blocky looking.
We don't
All
have
I
any
can
No,
think of
we
is
definitely
like
have some,
Game
but
of
we gotta go
Life
digging.
one.
Huh?
All I can think of is like the little Game of Life people.
Those are more pawns.
Yes.
So meeples, like they're sort of bipedal looking, so it's like a little head, little feet, little arms, but they're very blocky.
Yeah, if you look up MEEPLES, you'll see it. Meeples.
Meeples.
Yeah, it's a very obvious what it looks like.
Classic board gaming figure. But yeah, I want a bunch of those in various
yeah.
colors, but like teeny tiny, like sprinkle sized, plastic sprinkles or resin
I
sprinkles.
wonder if you can just 3D print them.
Yeah, I was thinking like 3D print them in a stick and then like clip them off, like however like many I
Yeah.
need, and then
That'll work.
yeah, but I don't have. Oh, Ryan has a printer. Oh my god,
Yeah,
I
you
can
do.
make
You could
these
totally
dice.
make it work.
have a printer.
Jeff says put clear dice with jacks inside from the game Jacks.
Oh, that's fun.
That's funny. I like that.
Oh,
I know Lockerbie is looking for some mosquitoes and amber dice. That's his dream set because he's a huge Jurassic Park fan.
That would be cool if you make a Jurassic Park.
There's
set.
there's a 3D model that you can get on Thingsverse. I'm pretty sure it's free for personal use. You may have to pay like a $7 or whatever fee for like to actually use it to sell it or something. But they have a little mosquito. You can just print that out and just
Aw, snap.
Oh, I still got to make. I still have my kit from Sharp Stuff too, and I've been putting off using it. I want to try to put it in
Do it.
my one of my casings from the Jungle Cruise from the Bullet.
Uh-huh.
Let's see if I
Oh,
can fit it in the
fuck yeah, do
D20.
it.
Yeah.
Do it.
I gotta do it. I have 2 of them. I want to put both in there, but I don't think both will fit, so I probably have to
Yeah.
do one of them.
I'd say practice with some shells from knots, man, because there's just buckets of those fucking lying around.
It's true. But I will not steal those because that would be awful if I took any of those.
Oh, you're right. How dare no one ever would.
But yes, so thank you again, Kat. Let's get back on track. Thank you again for being here with us. So happy you're here, and we can't wait to see what else you come up with for your shop. So please follow at copper.dice, spelled like that.
Do it.
And support Kat.
Yeah. And when you refresh your shop, let us know. We can post it in our Your Stuff channel.
Yeah, we'll share it too from Instagram and everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Of course, happy to help. And if you think that you'd like to support us at all,
Ooh!
please think about becoming one of our
This one, there it is.
patrons.
Hey!
Look at that transition.
Hey,
Beautiful.
our heartfelt gratitude to our Patreon producers, Liam Huddlemeyer and Option Delete, as well as associate producers, Breathing to Fill Time, Brittany Stratford, Jesse Glaspie, I'm Jason O'Dowd, and Michi909. Thank you all for your support, and also, of course, all of our felted friends and family down below. We have tiers starting as low as $1, and every dollar helps us keep the lights on, pays the rent, does all that good stuff, helps us upgrade equipment. We've got our eyes on cameras. We need an electrician. We need to treat our podcast space. Like we got things on the books that we need to take care of so that we can continue to be a fully functioning studio. But at tiers 3 and above, you can get yourself an exclusive enamel pin. Yes, just like on my little shirty shirt right here. So Perception Studio glittery pin. This is the only way that you can get it. And then for every 3 consecutive months, you'll be sent another pin. And the cucumber pins just came in.
What?
So we had the chunk kawaii pins, and now the cucumber rage pins are in. And so those will be going out to our Patreons very, very soon.
And we missed it.
Dick Sword! Fuck, I missed him. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna win. There's a guy named Dick Sword in this list.
You'll
And we
you'll
wait
see it again.
until he comes up. We usually vamp, but I'm doing
Vamp's
5
too
things
much.
today instead of 4 things today, so I missed it.
That's okay, because
Missed
it's
it.
coming around
I missed it.
right.
No,
no,
it's after
later.
the break.
It's after the break. It's
yeah,
after the break.
it's
God
like
damn
the
it.
second one down after the break. Just Bucket Toast, Corey, Amber, Logan, Gilbert, Medley, Butt, Merc, Mezzy, Monty, OCD123, Paul Hubbard, Reed, Harris, Cooper, Rickety Cat, Rusty Tooth, Steph Sharp, oh, there she is, Tim Tam, Tim Houlihan, Wolver Connie, Yaroom, 71, Aaron Porter, and Dick Sword!
There it is. Now we can.
We're done here.
We're good. Join our Discord. It's in there, and our Patreon. It's in the chat. Support Copper Dice, support Cat, and support all of the artists that make our nerdities amazing. And we will see you tomorrow night for something.
Yeah, tomorrow night we're going to be playing a game of Fiasco, which is a rules-light, narrative-based game where you basically are all improvising a Coen Brothers flick together. So it's going to be, I think, Danny, JPG, Jessica Verdi, Maddie, and Connie.
Oh man, I'm sad I can't.
And I
be there.
think that's 5 people. If not, I'm missing one, but there should be 5 people there.
But yes, join us on Twitch. We're still pushing for partners, so join us. Tell your friends, butts, and seats. Twitch.tv/Perception Studio. Thanks again, everybody, and we will see you next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Oh, that means I should stop waving and I should hit buttons.
Hit buttons. Bye.
How the fuck?